Hi guys, I'm Rich. Let's go through my top 5 things to watch for the week ahead in markets. Number 1. Great British Pound US Dollar parity. A flash crash in the British pound last week has taken the British currency to its lowest on record versus the US dollar. Great British Pound US dollar skidded below 1.04 before rebounding sharply when the Bank of England intervened by restarting government bond purchases. The UK central bank has stabilised markets, but the underlying issue of government mismanagement under new Prime Minister Liz Truss, as well as the underlying strength of the US dollar, could have taken the Great British Pound US dollar forex pair down to parity. Number 2. USNFP and unemployment rate. The US dollar continues to surge and traders will be keeping an eye out on US non-farm payrolls and the unemployment rate for September, which will be made public this Friday. The labour market is predicted to have eased a little bit, with 250,000 new jobs anticipated to have been added during September. The unemployment rate is expected to print another 3.7% just like August. Furthermore, markets will closely watch the average hourly wage as a key indicator of consumption trends that will influence inflation figures. Number 3. RBA interest rate decision. Australian dollar US dollar has been under pressure heading into the RBA meeting this week, where a decision between 25 and 50 basis point rate hike is on the cards. Officials are stressing the poor global outlook and consumer spending patterns as the two key sources of uncertainty influencing its choice. The Organisation for Economic Cooperation and Development downgraded Australia's economic condition, indicating that the country's financial problems are far from resolved. Australia's core inflation is predicted to reach 5.4% in 2022 and then drop to 4.3% in 2023. Number 4. RBNZ interest rate decision. On October the 5th, the Reserve Bank of New Zealand will meet to discuss monetary policy once more as the New Zealand dollar US dollar hits new 2022 lows. The official cash rate is currently at 3.00%, having increased dramatically over the past year from barely 0.25% at the beginning of October 21 in reaction to the inflationary crisis. It's anticipated that this meeting would see an increase of 50 basis points to 3.5% and then another 50 basis points to 4.00% on November 23rd, the final meeting of the year 2022. Number 5. Central bank interventions. The FX markets have recently experienced many significant moves. One thing to watch is that central banks may intervene further to support FX rates this week. With the Chinese yuan trading at its lowest level since the global financial crisis, the pound sterling trading at an all-time low against the dollar, and the Japanese yen trading at its lowest level in 20 years. Implied volatility generated from FX options indicates that a high level of volatility is anticipated. As always, you can click on the link in the description below to see the full economic calendar with the previous month's data and the consensus expectation for this time. But for today, thanks everyone for watching, good luck trading this week, and remember to give a quick smash of that like button and hit subscribe so you don't miss more content like this when it's released.